So you want to drop a 20 bomb in solos. Well, you have come to the right place because I've got the tips to make sure that you will drop that 20 bomb. First thing I want to go over is that it's a numbers game, right? Luckily, it's been easier to drop a 20 bomb in solos than it ever has been in trios because it's a numbers game. You've got 20 people to kill, and in solos, that's only a fifth of the lobby compared to a third of the lobby in trios. So you've got luck on your side, you've got numbers on your side as well. I also think that if you are a good player and you win your 1v1s most of the time, there's just no way that throughout these couple weeks that solos is around that you will not drop a 20 bomb if you implement a couple of these tips. So let's just get right into it. Behind you've got a game that's playing. I drop a 20 bomb, and this is the thing I think about 20 bombs in solos. They do not have to be extraordinary games. You kind of have to just get a little bit lucky, but these tips will definitely help. But it's not like it's some insane game. A lot of the games you get 20 bombs in trios are very, very lucky. But if you just do the right thing in the solos mode, then you'll drop a 20 bomb. And these are the tips that have helped me out. So the first thing that I want to go with is your drop spot. So you would like to think that you have to drop in the hottest area and go for the biggest amount of kills where, where the most people are going to be dropping. And I haven't seen a ton of success with that. I've had a bunch of great games dropping in the hottest place, but what has gotten me to the most amount of 20 bombs and the most amount of like high kill games is dropping in the second hottest spot. So where you see in the map right now, I dropped in the second hottest spot. Quarantine zone would probably be the hottest, and this would be the second hottest. And just base that off of where the ship is going and what map you're on. So just go in the second hottest spot. And the reason that is because in the hottest spot, you are going to be getting third partied over and over and over and over, and you might not have enough time to reset. You might not have enough heals to heal. You might not have enough ammo to shoot your gun, and it can get really overwhelming, and it just makes it so much easier to be on that second hottest spot because everyone has 2 lives. So if you kill 10 people, there's 10 people on that spot, and you kill 10 people and they drop back on you, that's 20 people. So you don't really need to have like 25 people dropping in one spot and then you're going to kill 50 of them. That's just not realistic. So take my advice, try it out, go to the second hottest spot. All right, so we're going to go into, legend picks. Play whoever you want. But honestly, if you want to make it easier on yourself, play Horizon. She's the best fighting legend. She's so easy to play. I even said to myself, if I want to drop a 20 bomb, I'm just going to play Horizon because it's going to be the easiest legend to drop a 20 bomb on. Throw your lift, pop a bat in the air. Her mobility is amazing. Her abilities are great with door play. I think that she's a great pick. But if you're not picking her, I would pick Alter is a great pick. I think that Wraith is a great pick. Pathfinder is a solid pick. He's got a big hitbox. But the legends that you think that would be great in solos are good. So use your best judgment. But when it comes to guns, you have got to consider running the Havoc. Of course, we know the Havoc is the best gun in the game, and I hate running the Havoc. I hate playing against the Havoc. But if you want to drop a 20 bomb, you got to let go of your morals and just pick something that's going to win you fights. And unfortunately, that's the Havoc. 36 bullets in a mag. It's unbelievable. If you can't one clip someone with 36 bullets, I don't know. You're probably not going to drop a 20 bomb. But I would consider dropping a 20 bomb using a Havoc. I like a Havoc and a shotgun. I do run that in this video. I love the Volt. I think the Flatline is amazing again because it has such a big mag. Even the Spitfire is good for that. You're not going to out DPS someone, but you are going to one clip them if they have to reload their SMG mag or if they miss a couple shotgun shots. So consider using, my favorite guns would be the Volt, the Havoc, the PK, the Mastiff, and honestly, I think those are my 4 favorite. Like two energy guns, 2 shotguns. I love both of those. The Flatline, again, Flatline there. And just pick the guns that are gonna win you fights, okay? Don't try and, the Wingman's good. I'm not the best with the Wingman right now, but pick the guns that are gonna win you fights, okay? All right, so let's go over the playstyle. So I go to the second hottest spot. I go drop on one of the outside buildings, and I'll take the fight. If someone drops on my building, take that fight, win the fight. But then this is something that I found key, is making sure that you go through and loot up thoroughly. Like, make sure you have ammo, make sure you have heals. Heals is the most important thing because you will be dropping ammo. But I feel like a lot of times if you kill someone and you get in third party, sometimes you don't even have time to pick up the shield swap that drops from that person. So making sure you've got nades, making sure you've got like just enough to fight. You can do it off no loot, but it just makes it a lot easier when you have loot and you can disengage from fights and heal, and you're not kind of stuck in a bad situation with a ton of people around you with no heals. And again, I do think that this game is a really good example of how to take fights and how to play. So my playstyle, I was playing, I would say, really passive aggressive. Like, I'm playing aggressive when I see a fight that I want to take, when I can take a 1v1. But when I notice that there's multiple people around the POI or my building, I'm not going out in the open. I'm not putting myself in a spot with multiple line of sights. People can just beam me from any way. I'm covering my bases. I'm making sure I know where everyone's at before I take a 1v1. So again, try to take as many 1v1s as you can. Do not try and go out in the open and fight someone that you know someone else is shooting at. Or just, you can do that, but like, don't put yourself out in a position where you know multiple people are going to be shooting at you and you're not going to be able to get back behind a door, behind cover, or anything like that. So my playstyle, honestly, is pretty patient. I just kind of let people come to me. I take my fights as they come, and I'm just playing the beginning of the game however it comes. You set yourself up properly in the beginning, you start taking fights. And what I notice is if you get to around 8 to 10 kills off drop in that like first ring, then it's go mode. Then you start playing extremely aggressive to those people. You see someone in the open, you're chasing them down because you have an extra life as well. You could probably play that same way if you don't have a life, but if you have an extra life and you are on pace for a 20 bomb, you've got to be in go mode. That doesn't mean put yourself in an insane position where you're in between 3 people and you're trying to get 1 kill, but just play aggressive. You see someone, you see a 1v1, go take that as soon as possible. And the thing is about dropping in these secondary, second hottest spots, like I already said, when you kill someone, you probably know that they're going to drop right back on you. So play it like that, right? Like, play as if you killed that person, you know that person's going to come back and drop on you. So go back into a position where you'd be okay if you just got dropped on. But just expect those people that you're going to kill are going to drop right back on you, and that's going to be 2 kills for 1 person. So throughout the game, you can see, like, I've got 10 kills or something and there's 11 people left. I still am playing aggressive, but I just am not losing faith because I know that most people might have 2 lives. So it might be 20 people. So another thing that you have to think about is playing against the character, playing against the strengths of that character and their weapon choice. So I don't know where we are in the video, but I do get killed by an altar with a Havoc and a PK. So I am not going to be taking door fights against the PK, even though I might have a PK myself. I am not going to give that person a chance to 2-pump me, right? Like, I know I've got a Havoc and I've got a PK, so I'm going to play mid-range because I know that they could just, by out of sheer luck, 2-pump me. Or let's say they have a Havoc, right? I'm going to try and play cover as much as possible because I know people, if they don't have a turbocharger, they're just gonna hold right trigger down and let all 36 bullets come out of that Havoc, or 32 or whatever mag they're using, but it's just gonna, they're just spamming that gun. So you've got to try and play cover. I use it all the time. When someone has a Havoc, I do it all the time. I'll go out, I'll get a couple shots, make 2 to 3 bullets, and I'll go behind cover and let them shoot their entire mag off, and then I'll slide out when they're reloading because they might have 1 gun left, and it's not gonna, like, if they don't 1-clip me with that gun, I still have 2 guns of ammo, and I'm just, most likely, if you're not asked, you're gonna win that fight. So just try to be conscious of who you're playing against and how they're playing with what guns, and use that against them, right? Let them spam the Havoc. If you're aware that they have a shotgun, try not to just play on a door because they really might just 2-pump or 3-pump you, and that just sucks. Another thing that I want to talk about is the lobby that you are going to get. I don't think I ever got an insanely easy lobby by any means, but there are easier lobbies, and what you'll notice is there are probably 1 to 6 really good players that are like on my skill level that you might need to kill. And if you kill those players, then it's a lot easier getting to that 20 bomb, because they'll be that player who's killing everyone off and also probably going to kill you. So try to recognize when you see someone with a really good shot, with really good movement, and try to focus them and kill them before they either kill you or kill the rest of the lobby off, because you're going to be fighting against them for kills. So there's probably going to be, again, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 of those players in your lobby that are just going to be monsters and taking up all those kills. Try to focus them if you can and get them out of the game as soon as possible. So the last tip is in endgame, when you know that you are close to the 20 bomb and let's just say you don't think there's enough players, right? Or it's getting to that point where there might not be enough players. You just got to full send and hope that one of those people might have 2 lives. And you can see I did it in this video. I might include that sound clip, but I literally said, oh no, there are not enough people. I am going to have to full send this person I was looking at, because if I kill them and they have another life, then I can get the 20 bomb. But if I don't, then it's over and I'll just play the game however I want. But you have to be able to full send those people, win those 1v1s, and hope that they have another life to come back and give you the 20 bomb. I remembered one more crucial tip that I forgot to mention, and that is when you die early in the game, wherever you spawn in and start flying down, that's where the ring is going to close. That's where it's going to be end game, and there are going to be so many people flying down on you. So if you have, you know, a couple kills off drop and then you start popping off in that second place that you dropped, that's where end game's going to end. You're going to have a good chance to also drop a 20 bomb if you do well in that spot as well. But it's something good to note that if you drop down and die and then you come back, that spot that you're dropping in, there are going to be a ton of people dropping back on you, and you might be able to drop a lot of kills in that area. So that's going to be all for the video, but trust me, I believe that you're going to be able to drop a 20 bomb if you follow a couple of these tips. You're going to make it happen. If you win your 1v1s, you're going to get a 20 bomb. You're going to finally get that 20 bomb that you want, because you get the 20 bomb and you get the solos badge. And I wish you good luck on the grind. If you are new around here, please consider subscribing, and if you liked this video, please leave it a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.